talking about?
No, you're
Subscribe
not.
to
You guys like Bitcoin? I like Bitcoin.
This is the first page.
Yeah, why are you bullish? Why are you bullish, Weinicus?
Hello, everyone.
Wine.
Why?
Oh, it sounds authentic.
Why? Am I a star?
Yeah.
It's kind of weird because I feel like I've been talking to you guys for the last 3 years, and here we are
You are rising.
on your show. All right. This is a lot of reading, so I apologize because I'm still at a third grade level. But it says, "What's up,
What the-
fellow top G's? It's Weinicus, and today's episode of the Mean Factory TM podcast is sponsored by Suscorp's Surf Couch, the ultimate surfboard for the alpha surfer. Are you tired of being told what to ride? Are you tired of being told what to ride by Big Surfboard? Are you ready to take control and ride the waves in style? Then get your hands on a South Surf Couch. Ugh. Our Surf Couch is designed for the top G who values comfort, style, and affordability. It's the ultimate symbol of alpha power. Only the strongest and the most confident surfers ride them. With its soft and spongy material made from actual couch, Surf Couch offers a ride like no other. You'll feel like you're sitting in your living room sofa while catching waves. It's also affordable. Who needs to spend a fortune on traditional surfboard when you can ride in style on a surf couch? There'll be a beta surfer riding a traditional surfboard. Show the world just how alpha you are with a Surf Couch TM. Thanks for tuning in, my top G brothers. Stay on top and catch you on the next wave."
Nice.
Top G.
Hey.
Wine.
I read that in top G form, doing those top.
Corn bits. Corn bits
Coinbit.
because strike fired us. Corn bits.
Coinbit, because they sponsor.
Non-coin bits? Well, I go wherever you go because I'm your
I can't-
intern, so
They
Yeah,
can't
you're
hear you
fired.
still, Greg.
I got fired.
You're fired.
Okay. Are
The
you
test
guys
stream.
ready?
It's
Hear
a
me?
test
very-
stream.
It's
Bitcoin kindergarten quality with technical
oh,
difficulty.
big time. I'm down, or I'm up at BK garden level here this evening. So, welcome. I have a special sandwich menu for you. I got a few things here for you to choose from. So, our first special is the BK Enjoyer Cheese Sammy. This is a good one. It's a classic cheddar cheese grilled cheese sandwich, but it's topped with free fills from any Bitcoin related company that slides into your DMs. No contract required. And our second one, we have the classic Costco hot dog. There's a bonus with this one. It comes with a lifetime executive membership for playing all the babies. No, right? And our last one, so this
What the fuck?
really special of Yellow's Don't Stop Believing Steak Sammy, the little gingerly steak. It's been marinated in red for 521 days. And this one comes with a 2 spa trip yellow. Back. And it says hot. If you know, you know.
Wow.
God damn it, Becca.
So I have to choose one?
Yes.
Well, I know yellow and Costco hot dog, it's going to be very consistent. You know that every day you're getting the same thing. But I'm going to have to go with the BK enjoy or shill because I'm gonna shill right now too. And so's Sean. So it seems like you got all the inside jokes from the show, and I'm going with that one. Is there mustard in there?
Yes, extra mustard.
What about tzatziki?
Yes, but it comes on the side. Especially
Nice.
from yellow.
Guadalajara.
Wow. Those are nice drawings. Is that a real Costco card on there?
Yes, it is. My Costco card. 'Cause
Weinicus. Okay, first question, Weinicus. Is it true the rumor that is going around in various group chats on Twitter,
Oh,
the rumor that you're actually kind of like Dexter, going around killing people, wearing
I'm
their skin?
fleeing country to country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I like
for sats, you're selling their fat for soap, and then you buy sats with that.
Listen, anything for sats.
It is true. Okay,
anything?
nice.
Anything.
Anything?
anything.
I'm poor by choice. And I don't know, I think it's more fun. Like it's more fun having to figure out things when you're poor. So that's why I'm poor. If you're rich and everything just comes to you, it's not that entertaining. I don't know, it makes you think. It's a good question. Maybe.
Yeah, he
I'm
says
right.
he's poor by choice.
Yeah, I'm poor by choice.
Poor, oh boy.
Well, it all started when I realized that I hate
Bless
working.
you.
So that's my goal is just to work as little as possible and do as much as I can for myself. And being poor is part of that, and traveling is part of that. So I've minimized my expenses down to a backpack and travel around to other poor countries where I can use money like Bitcoin and also cuck bucks to basically arbitrage a good lifestyle. So yeah, just waiting. I'm just playing a waiting game basically, when moon game, and hopefully the Bitcoiners are right that this thing is gonna go ballistic and that one Bitcoin is enough. Not saying I have one, but just that all you
How many coin have?
coin have.
You.
Guadalajara.
You.
Whatever.
But yeah, it's fun, but kind of necessary.
Okay. Question number 1 from Greg. Is it
Sean
true
is the
that
boss now? Hold on. Sean is the boss now?
Guys,
No.
Greg's gone. Let's
Yeah.
have a
Let's
party.
talk about basketball.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, Becca. Let's
it's
go.
a basketball question.
Let's talk about back. Okay, we got the playoffs coming up. Wine, have you been paying attention to the NBA?
You got questions, Sean.
I'm a Miami Heat fan, but sadly, it's not a good year for us.
Ooh, yeah, they just got bounced out of the play-in.
Did this happen when you guys were younger? Like the teacher walked out and everyone's like, "No teacher." I was always that kid that just like stood up on the table. Yeah,
Do you think
that's how it feels right.
do you guys think that now Craig is like had to or pooping. Yeah.
This
Yes.
is all planned.
No,
This
no, this is
red
not.
poop,
This
French
isn't.
fries.
Okay, I actually had a question for you
Okay.
before we get into Greg's questions. Wine, is it true that you can be unemployed if you're homeless?
Is it true that you can be unemployed if you're homeless? Or
Wait, what?
What?
Or- what?
Can you
What?
be unemployed?
Glitch
I got a
in the-
question. I got a question for Weinicus.
Wait, hold on. Rusty, can you raise your hand, please?
Yeah,
Nah,
you know the rules.
Greg's not here. The rules don't apply if Greg's not here. Greg's the enforcer.
And I
What do you,
can't mute
Weinicus
you.
has a job. Isn't he the
Yes.
social media? Aren't you like the social media guy for Nico at Simply Bitcoin? Because all he does when he talks about you is tells how like, you did something
80%
wrong
of
or something.
things
I'm the social
Weinicus
media
said.
guy for Simply Bitcoin. Run!
He's an influencer. Weinicus is an
80%,
influencer.
Oil.
80,
Who's talking about oil?
80% of the things Weinicus pretends to be, that's it. He pretends to be.
So he's
This
a
is
Back
the
to
social media
He's
guy?
also an he's also
Well,
an
he is the
intern.
social media guy, and he just doesn't get paid. Which one? What? Like, which one is it?
I don't like this. I feel like this is an interrogation, not like a live test stream with
Yeah.
It's a
Factor.
test.
Are you
Nothing about
sponsored
this
by
is real,
Swan?
so
We
your answers
we
are
just
recorded. Nobody's even watching, dude.
I don't like these questions.
Yeah.
we
Don't
we
worry
just
about
want to know,
Hey.
Weinicus,
Alright.
does Simply
Greg, did you
Bitcoin pay or
poop?
not?
Yeah,
Did you
it,
poop?
it was great. I didn't wipe, but
Okay.
I was in a rush. I
You're a
needed to be back.
potato.
If it was a solid, it's okay.
Yeah, but
Describe your real poop. I asked the questions here.
this isn't Bitcoin kindergarten. You can't just walk in and
Sorry.
steal the show from the original host.
Okay, let's ask the chat if they can hear Greg now.
I think they can. Fuck 'em.
No, they say still no Greg audio.
Still no grape audio.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
Maybe
wait,
this
no,
is
no, they
just
can hear
a
you.
Okay,
rusty joke, but
let's do something.
everybody's just playing it.
Open and close your mouth, and I'm pretend that I'm
Unplug it.
Okay,
No,
Yeah.
I
I'll
think
do
they
your
can hear you.
voice.
They can hear
Okay,
you.
let's go.
That means
Turn
you
it
can
on
hear
and
me.
off.
Unplug, replug it.
All right, so talk to me about how you decide where you want to go next, right? So I don't know where you are now. I'm sure it's somewhere in the world. How do you decide when it's time to leave, where you want to go next, man?
Closer up. Closer.
It's pretty much all unplanned, and it's like a multitude of factors. One, am I bored yet? So once I'm bored, I move on. Or two, where's there good food or nature? So that's like a big factor. And then also, what's like the cheapest way for me to go to the next place? So I'll be like always checking for the cheapest flights or methods of transport. And that kind of is another determining factor.
You don't worry about like working when you get to the next place. Like, what do you?
I don't work.
You don't work.
He's already answered that, Greg. He says
Yeah,
he
he doesn't
doesn't want to
work.
work. And he
Or
doesn't
by
work.
choice.
Well,
Like-
I understand that, but do you just rely on the sympathy of others to provide you goods and services and food, or?
Yes. I'm everyone's like charity case basically. I spent the last like 2 months basically hitchhiking, so I didn't spend money on transport. So yeah, basically I do rely on the goods and services of others. And hopefully I can tell a good story for them to enjoy whatever I have to offer.
Okay.
Are you surviving all because of the tips from
Oh, no, so
BK?
No,
You
spit out
gigolo?
loud. Talk to me. You touched on something that I think I want to hear, and I think everybody else wants to hear. Is what is the story that gets you the most sympathy, food, and sex?
Please, I'm not from here. Help. That's the story.
Well, how's that entertaining? You said you
I'm
entertained.
lost. Where am I? Please.
It sounds like a little kid or something.
Is that
Yeah,
literally what you do? You just ask them about where you are?
Where should I go? what's the best place? And then they're like, no,
What, that is
honestly,
Dora the Explorer
you
cosplay?
just say like one word in another person's language or kind of like show the interest and they're super hyped up. Like people are
Show
different
me
in
in the map. Where should I go? Hey, map.
people are
I feel
really
like you'd make
different
a
and
good
like
monk.
hospitable and stuff. So they get like super excited meeting foreigners and they're like, oh shit, there's like a dude from the US and I watch movies from there. So I'm like super excited. And I know a few English words. So like I'm gonna do everything to make this person happy. I'm like, all right, cool.
You from Michael Jordan?
Everyone's when I was traveling around Asia, they're like, "Where are you from?" It's like U.S. and right away everyone's like, "California?" I'm like, "No, not California. Like a 5 hour flight from there." Like, "Oh, California."
Now, have you found that it's different from region to region where people assume you're from in the United States?
Yeah, but man, it's I don't know. People are really funny. Their perception of the U.S. is really funny, and I don't know. It's yeah.
In what way are the perceptions funny?
I don't know. Like people think that everyone's just like super rich in the US. Like whenever you're walking in other countries and you have dollars and stuff, they just think you're like a bazillionaire. And I don't know, other people like love the cultural things about it. Like
Granted,
media.
because $1 in Argentina is worth like a bazillion Argentine pesos.
400 pesos today, which is like the black market rate. When I got into this country, it was 330. So you literally wake up like richer and everyone else around you kind of poor. It's actually really sad what's going on here. But this is like a good place for Bitcoiners to come orange pill people and save them.
Have you been able to orange pill anyone down there?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I've orange pilled already like a lot of people, made them download wallets, send them Bitcoin. If I ever see people accepting it, I'll like send them that, which has happened a couple times.
Mhm.
But then other people, like it's hard because people don't have the means to like really save, so it's not the best option in the short term. But the people that do and the ones that are like open to having the conversation, and this happened to me recently, they're just like, I don't get how people are gonna have this type of conversation. Like this is high level and advanced, and like I don't think they have the means to like sit down and listen to all this stuff. You gotta give the whole pitch and everything. But there is like way more. The thing that I'm like optimistic about is that the brand recognition is there. Like everyone's heard of Bitcoin. Like when you say Bitcoin, there's no one that doesn't really never heard of that unless they're like really old. So there's that going for us.
Weinicus, you're gonna have to wait a minute. Rusty's got a question.
Yeah,
Rusty?
Greg's back, so I've got my hand up. Is it
Rusty.
easier to orange easier to orange pill people
Can anyone hear Rusty right now? I can't really hear
when
him.
Bitcoin's
Yes.
at all-time high?
I can't.
Can anyone
I
hear
can't-
Sean?
don't
I can
know.
see his
can't-
mouth moving, but I can't
Can you guys hear
him
Rusty at all?
interrupting me.
Poor
It's
guy.
weird.
Rusty,
It's
if
like-
you can hear my speak up.
You guys are trying to interrupt me, but your mouths are moving, but I can't.
When is
Can't
Rusty
hear you.
hazing over?
Anyway, yeah, is it easier to orange pill people when you're at all-time highs in Argentina? That must be easier.
And honestly, it's easy. It's easy to orange pill people in Latin countries because they've just been like fucked by their governments forever, and they know what inflation is and like real inflation. So it's a lot. It's a lot
Facts.
easier of a switch.
Should we develop a Weinicus' law where there's like an inverse relationship as to how good your government is to how much you know about Bitcoin? It's Weinicus' law.
Ooh.
I don't get it.
What? You don't get it? You
I don't-
just said that. You just
I
explained
don't get
it.
my own law.
You just explained it.
Well, now it's Greg's law. What's up,
Use a lot
Rusty?
Yeah, g'day again. So you say you don't like working, yet you're the social media guy at Simply Bitcoin. So I'm just
Oh,
wondering
man.
what the
Rusty.
what do you mean? What do you mean you're not? Nico like brings it up literally like every episode and,
Nico was
and says
blowing my
you're
cover.
not doing a good job. So
I don't want
yeah.
to. I don't want to be famous. That's why. So
That brings me
That
to the next
helps.
question. Do you want to be famous?
maybe. so I can be on Peter McCormick's podcast.
Oh my god.
For whoever didn't listen that, or whoever didn't
That's
hear.
what Bitcoin's about, right?
You
Well,
want to be
but
you
you
want
made
to
a nice-
be Eric Wall?
You made a nice bridge into my next question, which is, do you have a secret hunch
Dude, it doesn't matter. Nobody hears your questions. That's the point.
about how you're going to die?
Probably surfing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've felt that a couple times. I'm like, this is probably how I'm gonna die, but it's worth it. Or like, I also have these like weird situations that I think about because in Latin America, you can be unlucky and like get robbed at gunpoint and stuff, which has never happened to me, but people say it happens, and I know of that happening to others. So I always think I'm like, when is this moment gonna come where somebody's gonna come up to me with a gun and be like, give me everything you have, and I always like walk through that scenario in my head. I'm like, maybe I could talk this guy out of it. And I feel like that's such a bad idea.
You can't.
So I might die that way.
It's
Come
happened to
on,
me.
bro.
And
I'm also poor.
it's
Like,
happened to me, and
come
you
on.
can't. You can't talk someone out of when they have a gun pointed at you. There's no talking them out of anything.
Poor.
Oh,
Come
Maggot,
on.
let's make this the Sean show. You had a gun pointed at you, sir?
Yes, I did.
Go on.
You weren't like, I will step on you.
Right.
That would be a bad idea because I lived in that city, and so he could just come back the next day and shoot me if he wanted to.
What did you do to get a gun pointed
Nothing
at you?
happens to them.
I was just walking.
You were demonstrating how tall you were?
Uh-oh.
Maybe I was just walking.
Sean, I'm so much taller than you. And they were like,
Basketball.
You say
Oh,
that
basketball.
Yeah, basketball and Bitcoin.
What did he get from you?
yeah, what do you get?
Got my clothes.
Dude, that was your
And your
chance.
basketball
Said-
sneakers?
Rusty.
Uh-oh. Rusty.
That was your chance
Yeah,
to say.
okay.
He was
that
trying
was-
to rape you or something.
I
That was
just
your
I just
brain.
wanted to point out another contradiction. You say you don't work, but you're the social media guy at Simply Bitcoin. Then you say
Who brought this guy here?
then you say that you don't want to be famous, yet you come on the Meme Factory podcast. Explain.
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 Yes,
We have a meme
explain
factory
yourself,
doesn't watch
Weinicus.
Shoot him. I
Ooh,
didn't hear
we
it.
know
You
we
guys
know who
hear it?
Weinicus will mute at the end of this show.
You guys hear
Rusty.
anything?
One talks to my edge and like this.
I could be part of the meme factory. You guys hear anything?
Hello.
There you go. There we go. You've learned.
I heard noises, but I didn't hear any questions.
Speaking of questions, so in all of your travels, and speaking of which, before I get to this, how many countries have you been to? Rough
Ooh.
estimate.
I think like 37.
Okay, so across 37 countries, do you have like a constitution of a perfect day? Like, what's a perfect day in any given country for you?
That's a good question. And I've actually never gotten that question before because the most basic questions people ask are like, what's your favorite country? But this question I like.
We don't care about your favorite
Stop
country.
stalling for time.
My
Yeah, check
my
them all
perfect day involves waking up and getting caffeinated. That's number one. Probably some like really good high quality coffee. Going for a walk, going for like a hike, something like that, being in nature, eating a huge delicious meal after, drinking
Mm.
more coffee, hanging out with people, eating more.
Mm.
And that's it, surfing, doing a little sports action, playing basketball.
Oh,
That's an
hang out
ideal
with
day.
hang out with an Elzante 7. Yeah.
Top five meals across those 37 countries.
Sean stole all the women in El Salvador. Top 5 meals.
Not true.
Top 5 meals in the
Across
world.
all 37 countries. Top 5 meals for you. Now, they don't have to be like the best thing that you made. It could have been like, at the time, you were super effing hungry, and this banana was the best meal I've ever had. Like,
Banana bread. I mean, my favorite dishes that are coming to mind right now are, I love Asian food. So Vietnamese, like pho. And then Malaysian food, there's something called nasi kandar, which is basically just like rice with a bunch of curries on top and like a bunch of meats and stuff. Barbecues in Argentina and
Dude,
asado.
yes. The asados. Oh my gosh.
Asados are up there. So this is why I haven't left this country because I'm basically consuming steak in high volumes.
And it's cheap. And it's cheap.
Like how many decibels you think?
Decibels? Isn't that noise?
You said high volumes.
Ah, true. God, you're so smart, Greg. You come off as really dumb, but you're actually smart.
He's a genius. I've told
So Sean keeps saying.
you. He's a genius.
Yeah, like, Sean keeps saying it. That means everybody's free to disagree.
No, I'll throw in like a basic
Kate will corroborate.
sushi and tacos in Mexico. Those are like pretty straightforward. Ceviche in Peru is pretty good.
Pupusas?
There's a lot of really good food.
All right. Well, if there's so much good food, top 5 worst.
Oh,
What do you never?
Worst?
Where are you never going to eat again?
sopa de mondongo. Labrador.
Honestly, like Central America is pretty bad with like El Salvador, Guatemala, like these countries. It's like not that great. Cambodia is okay.
Did you just say Central America and then Cambodia? Like it was
Cambodia.
in Central America?
Yeah, those places.
It's an affiliate. It's an affiliate.
It's
Central
affiliate
American
marketing, Central America.
America is just one region.
Yeah,
The countries aren't real. They're just one. It's just one thing.
yeah. All one
It's all
big
the
world.
same.
Like your wizard with the ball.
Yes. Or
country. An orb.
All
He
right, so
does.
I like your perfect day.
Hold on.
why has Yellow not said anything?
What? He has said a lot of things.
They're not letting me.
Okay, then go ahead, Yellow.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Yellow.
Okay.
He's got nothing to say.
The
Now,
mouth is moving.
now you put pressure. God damn it! I don't have nothing.
Give us some TA. Give us some TA. What's the numbers?
No.
No. Okay.
Give us some numbers.
No.
Come on.
Weinicus, I got a question. When Greg asked you about, what you judge these countries on,
So disappointing.
you didn't mention the ladies. That's a little questionable from my standpoint. I've hung out with you in a different country before.
I mean, he didn't ask my ratings on what makes a country good. He just said, "What's your ideal day?" Or like food. Yeah,
That's why Sean's here.
there's beautiful girls all over the world. And
This is Sean talking.
Especially Bitcoin Becca, the most beautiful girl across the whole world.
What's happening now? Wait.
Don't stop.
Yo, Yellow, when are you doing beautiful girls space every day?
How I'm gonna do that?
I don't know.
What is the beautiful girls space?
Yeah. How do you do that space?
Different song.
What?
Can you sing the song for me? I'm not familiar with it.
Beautiful girls all over the world.
Oh, that.
No, keep going.
On big screen now?
Yeah.
Beautiful girls.
Oh.
All right, I'm done.
All right, fair enough. So let's. I want to bring up my favorite troll of late. The New York Times ran a hit piece on Riot mining and their Rockdale mining facility,
What did
misnaming
call
the
it?
city
What
as
was
well. I think
What
it's,
city did they say it was in? They said it was like
they said it was in
Rockford.
Rockville, but the city's in Rockdale.
Yeah.
And then, like, they were talking about they put up like a picture of the site that they had tweaked to make it look like it was like more foggy to make it give you the impression that it's emitting bad things into the environment, and talking about the CO2. Bitcoin mining being a big cause of CO2 rise. And Pierre Rochard put out the best troll I've ever seen, where he made this little video of measuring the CO2 parts per million outside the factory. Oh, here it is at 450 parts per million. Goes inside. Oh, look at that. It's lower. It's 425 inside. Could be something wrong with the machine. Like, that is on a completely different level than I've ever been able to even attempt in a meme.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on this whole situation? What are your thoughts on Pierre's mindset coming up with something like this? Have you followed it at all?
I've been following. I'm not like a super follower in that sense, but I've been seeing the the people's like rage reactions and stuff like that. And I mean, I'm just like a huge Pierre Rochard simp. Like I know you shouldn't like have heroes or like simp in the Bitcoin space, but I feel like everything Pierre Rochard says is right. And I don't know, that guy's just he's a beast. Like if you look at the stuff he's written from the early days of Bitcoin, it's just like all true to this day. So anything that guy says, like I'm for, but I don't know. I love the whole video, the sarcasm, the pitch, and like the reactions that he's getting from people, and kind of shining the light on how ridiculous they are. But it's crazy. They still keep retaliating after people explain like the whole energy situation. Yeah.
So they're
Pierre
like
Rochard.
Rocky, but not good at boxing.
I especially love the ones that got outraged. Then they had like a wholesome Bitcoiner underneath, and basically explained, dude, this is like a troll, you know, like. And then they doubled down and they were like, I don't think it's a troll. Like, oh, trust me, it's a troll. Fucking idiot.
How stupid Bitcoiners are.
Oh my god, that's the best. You were the joke writing that article.
No, just go to Greg's profile.
Hey,
Decibels.
All right, so you said that some of the stuff, everything he's written for the last, let's call it 5-6 years, has remained true. What are you talking about? What kind of stuff has he written that has remained true?
What's that like Nakamoto Institute stuff? Like, I don't know. Am I gonna have to go Googling right now?
I mean, you're the one that made the statement, so I figured you had that shit on recall.
Dude, hold on. I'm duck going.
Okay, you're gonna go to the website and read the stuff, and then tell me the stuff that he wrote that you just read. So,
NakamotoInstitute.org. Where's
Come on, Wine.
research? How do I search Pierre Rochard? I don't think that's the website. Where is it?
Wow. Come on, Wine. You gotta come prepared for this stuff.
Sorry, I don't know. You should have told me the questions beforehand.
should have. It's my fault.
I'm not the guy who prepares, you know?
Well, instead of
Or Nakamoto Institute. Shelling Point. I don't know. Did he write that one?
that's
Not
Zabo.
sure.
Pretty sure that's Zabo.
Run.
All right.
Boy.
So Pierre has done a number of these types of trolls before. There's been the sell your chairs meme. There's been the running the numbers on Ethereum meme. All of them have had a bunch of layers to them, and they've been super subtle and also effective at the same time. What's been your favorite meme of his?
Pierre?
Yeah, I mean, if you're such a big fan.
I like the chair meme, like sell your chairs.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I actually like explained that meme a lot to normies, and it's very relatable to my lifestyle because I'm also poor and don't own chairs. So I take it to a very literal extent. But yeah, I tell like my friends that are just getting into Bitcoin, like sell your chairs, and that one actually clicks with them. And every time they find a picture of like a nice chair, they actually like I have a friend that does this, and he actually sends me a picture of this chair, and he's like, "You would hate this." So that's my favorite meme. And we actually had Pierre on Bitcoin Kindergarten like last year, and we were actually like showing him the most expensive chairs in the world. Like I went down this whole rabbit hole, which is just one Google search. It's not a rabbit hole.
Right.
But yeah. There's like a chair that sold for millions of dollars. Can you believe that?
No. What kind of chair sold for millions of dollars?
I don't know. Am I gonna have to Google again?
Oh my god. No. You already Googled it once. Let's not make this.
I did
shit
a
about Googling.
I did a sub major in furniture design. I could probably could be
Like underwater?
yeah underwater.
Cool.
Kind of the most expensive chairs in history. Number
My
one.
favorite is the
Dragon
swan chair. Swan chair is the way to go.
27.8 million pounds.
And how much did it
Designed in
cost?
1958, Copenhagen Hotel.
How much did it cost?
27.8 million pounds.
No. I don't know how much it weighed. How much did it cost?
Decibels. You're good at units jokes.
We talk about that. We talk about Chair Force's unit a lot too.
Who does?
Yeah, Chair Force. Where's Chair Force? He's been busy, huh? Or maybe Shadow Baron. I don't know.
He's
Maybe
been
Shadow
busy compiling.
Busy is one way to describe it.
Yeah, it's one way to describe what's happening over there. I don't think his neighbors are happy.
Is that a sex joke?
They're always sex jokes. I mean, what other kind of joke would you have?
I don't know.
In
Like
your endo.
work.
So, Weinicus, do you think the banana bread meme is gonna do a comeback at some point or no?
I don't know. That's a really good question. I think it should. That was an epic moment in history. It was funny waking up and then people just were like, I don't get what this is, but we're gonna go with it. I don't think it'll make a comeback, but I think it's like a super niche now, like Bitcoin meme that maybe is cemented in history. Who knows?
Now, despite your saying that you don't like working and you don't like doing jobs, and we joked about you being the Simply Bitcoin intern, you actually
It's not a joke. What the hell? It's a real thing.
I wish Rusty
Yeah.
would say something to
I just
contradict
heard
me, but
Yeah. Can anyone hear me?
I can't hear him. So
It
Anyway.
seems like he would have said something if he could have said something.
it
right there.
looks to me like you are continually adding more work to your plate, especially in the Bitcoin realm. So like you didn't have anything to do and you hopped on Bitcoin Twitter and you started memeing. You started learning about Bitcoin, started yelling at shitcoiners. You didn't have anything to do at night one night, so you kind of just hung out a bunch of Bitcoin kindergarten and started taking over a role in the show. And then, there was you orchestrated a drive to get memers some kind of funding and open source memes. And I want you to talk to me about the impetus for open source memes and how you went about building that.
Well, it's really funny because I don't like everyone talks about sending money to open source devs, and then we were just trolling on Bitcoin Kindergarten because pretty much the crux of that show is just us being creative in terms of like begging for money, because we just have a QR code on the screen and people zap us. I'm using the zap terminology now, but people zap us sats.
And it's mostly Labra.
Yeah, it's mostly Labra with his 10 browsers open. That's all our viewers. And it just turned into like a joke, like stop sending money to the Bitcoin core devs, like send it to the memers, We're just as important here. Like we're the marketing arm. And then obviously like when the Luke Dash thing happened, I was like, yes,
What Luke
I
Dash
was
thing?
right.
What Luke Dash thing?
Where he lost his money or something.
Yes.
So I was like, exactly, that's where your money went.
Could have gone to memers.
Open source memers. So I was like, all right, I'm making this website and I'm getting like all the meme crews to like put their QR code, which actually the website's still up, opensourcememes.com.
Mm-hmm.
It's very, very low traffic to website. But the day I launched it, I like tweeted it from the Bitcoin Kindergarten account, and I actually spelt the URL wrong. I forgot the R in source. So it was like opensaucememes.com.
That's even better.
And then and then everyone's like, aha, that's hilarious. Like it's not spelled right. And I was like, yeah, that's so funny.
Let me read you some things.
You didn't
real
even
quick.
notice.
If you actually go through like all my tweets, I have like a lot of typos. You would think I'm a Labra alt.
I gotta go buy a domain real quick. Open sauce meme. Redirect.
But yeah, I mean, it's just a troll. Like, I don't know. One of my dreams is to just like get rich from an internet gimmick. So I have some ideas.
Oh,
And
let's
Dogecoin?
spitball. Let's spitball. Talk
All
to
right,
me
don't
about
steal
your
this idea,
internet
whoever's listening.
gimmick. ideas.
I have a few really good gimmick Bitcoin ideas that I want to share.
Talk it.
Glasses?
And what?
Glasses?
Glasses.
Glasses.
Is this a unit of accounting?
No. It can be.
These are my 3 top gimmick ideas that I haven't built yet that whoever's listening could potentially steal it or join me.
Yeah, we're gonna poke holes in it, or we're gonna make them better.
RD,
It's like-
take notes right now. This is going on the merch store.
You guys are
Go
like the sharks,
on.
and I'm the guy pitching. So this is like big
Yeah.
kind of whale town.
Sharks, the sharks here.
All right, the first idea is that it goes in line with never working again, but I want to be the first crowd-funded Satoshi billionaire. So if everyone just gave me 1 sat in the world, then I would have at least 1 billion sats, which is
At least.
10 coins. At least, because we have like 8 billion people in the world. There's like 3 billion with internet connection. So just like 1/3 of the planet has to give me 1 sat, which everyone could afford. And that's it. I'm the world's first crowd-funded Satoshi billionaire community.
And that's the product.
One idea.
You're
That's
the
one,
product
yeah.
as the crowdfunded billionaire. All right, so
so
I'm gonna
ideas.
poke holes in this
Yeah,
because
why-
I see a couple of real easy low hanging fruit
Why you?
holes. Number 1
'Cause I
being
thought-
that I'm sure there's not 3 billion people in the world that own Bitcoin.
Not yet.
All right,
But
so
you can also donate on behalf of one of those 3 billion people. So it's like, hey, I'll give you 1 million sats on behalf of the country of El Salvador. So like you got that country covered, you know?
Yeah, I bought a goat to an African family, and also I gave an extra sat for Weinicus.
Listen,
check out at the grocery store.
money
Do you
to
want
the
to send a sat to
developer?
Weinicus? Yes.
Why buy a goat for an African family? Just send an extra sat to Weinicus.
Was that like a goat or a coat? A coat.
on their behalf. You're doing it on their behalf. So that's one idea.
Okay.
Great idea.
This is the second idea.
Nice.
It's called boat accident testimonials. So you pay basically for a captain to write a whole like testimonial that you were on the boat that crashed, and you get like a whole certificate and like story behind it.
Dude, Suscorp has a product just like that.
Boat accident testimonials.
It's not just that. So it's like I forget what they called it, but they basically invite your friends and family out for a chartered boat party, and then you have an accident, and then they can't find you, and then exactly the rest of it, just like you mentioned.
We can do like a partnership here because
They have all the money. Yeah.
We need like an official captain. Like who's going to be the face of this product? You know.
Peter.
I mean, Yellow's agent might be able to swing something with him, but
Yeah,
Is that
I got
Rusty?
it. I got it.
you got it.
Yep.
Okay. All right, so yeah, I'm totally in on this idea. It just needs like levels of service. So, right, so like I imagine the levels of service here as number 1, you just disappear and they write your obituary and they give you a passport and you go. And then like at the top level, it's this party, everybody sees you die. And,
Photographs.
right, it's photographs. There's shark attack. There's witnesses, and then
Shark attack will cost extra.
yeah, and they do all the paperwork, getting your house and and everything set up in the new country or wherever you want to be. Your new identity all set up for you, right? So that's the total white glove service. But we need to think of tiers in between. So like, how do we differentiate these?
Yeah.
I think it comes down to the piece of paper quality you get. You know,
Yeah.
that's part of
The platinum edition, like the extra good one, is gonna be one with like a magician where he puts you like in the box, and then the box like do a flip, and then it opens the box and you're not there, and everybody's like, okay, nice joke, but where is Weinicus? And then like 2 hours after, like the police is there, like, where is Weinicus? Where is Weinicus? You know, dun dun
that's
dun dun.
top tier.
That is top tier.
Well, actually, we should make up a captain because Michael Saylor he's a sailor, so he could be a captain, but maybe it's his brother, like Steve Saylor.
Yeah.
Talking about that,
Yeah.
that has nothing to do with the next thing. Labra, do you have something for us? Like numbers?
Yes, the scores for sure.
Scores.
Yeah, the score. Wine, read the scores.
Fine.
All right, Yellow, you got a mean factory cap. Sean, you have a cup. Weinicus,
what kind of cup? Like a drinking cup, or for a cup for his junk?
A
Or
cup
like
for
a
his junk.
Okay.
Or like a policeman.
Yep.
Yeah, a cop.
I don't know. Whatever you want.
I don't care.
Weinicus, you have a cow, like a cow that says moo. So yeah, for Greg, I'll give you a carrot.
A carrot. All right.
Yes.
I'm in.
Becca, you got a cobalt, whatever that means. And Rusty, you got a cucumber. So that's all
Nice.
score for today.
Thanks,
All
Deborah.
start with a C.
Rusty, I feel like
Oh.
he's trying to tell me and you something.
Yeah, well, that's exactly right.
Yeah.
Cucumber.
Not real happy with it.
Nice score.
They were good scores. I'm glad we have Labrado back for this. But
Yes.
I think we were only 2 ideas in. Sat Billionaire and
Yeah, the third one, yeah.
Party. Where is number Trace?
We have Sat Billionaire. Wait, which shark is on board though with that one?
Well,
No,
we need to hear all
none.
the ideas, but if you're not going to give them to us, then for that reason, I'm out.
Oh shit! Come on, Becca.
Hey!
Yeah.
Hey, look, nice.
Think we would make a good team. All right, so the last idea is called "Who Paid 69 Sats,"
Oh.
and it's a website that's paywalled, and you have to pay 69 Sats to see who else paid 69 Sats.
Oh.
That's fantastic.
And if you want to see the list of who paid again,
You got to do
You
it
have to
again.
you're a recurring customer. User retention also. These are my ideas. I just don't know how to build things. So somebody help me.
Wait, so you only get to see the list like once, and then it
Once.
disappears, and then you have to
Yeah.
pay to see it again.
As soon as you leave,
Okay.
you have to repay.
Yeah, it's frozen
Can
in
you-
time.
can
You
you-
don't see it moving. You
Can you
just,
screenshot it? Can you does it have
Yeah, but
screenshot
it-
yeah,
protection?
but it changes.
But that's not the updated list.
Yeah.
Ah, man, I'm hooked.
Okay.
I want it.
That's a better idea.
That's fantastic.
Who paid 69 sats?
Who paid 69 Sats?
You should
So
just
the first idea is very community.
Yeah.
Sounds like a scam with less extra steps.
It sounds like we're about to see a lot of Labra names.
Labra gave a really good idea. It's like,
Labra
I want to make $1 million. Sell BK hat for $1 million.
Labra Hodl 1 to 21.
Yes.
No, 1 to 69.
All right, so who's investing?
No.
I'm in,
Well,
on that 69
I'm in for
sats one.
69.
I'm going to
sats.
invest
I'm just
in
waiting.
the last
I'm gonna-
idea, and I'm going to steal the first idea.
These are all.
I cannot raise my hand, but I'm investing.
Which one are you investing in? Yeah.
All.
Oh.
Everything.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Yeah, all three.
Ooh,
Whoa,
big spender.
big spender.
Yellow is
Those Mount
the whale.
Gox coins.
Yellow's a
eh?
whale
Yeah,
confirmed.
Oh man.
Whale. Ballena
Yellow's the guy.
confirmado.
Her thing, or whatever it is.
Now, Weinicus, are you actually building anything in real life at this point in time?
I'm thinking about it. I'm actually in talks to build like some Noster stuff, but I'm still researching. So
Are you at liberty to say what kind of Noster stuff you are building?
I have an idea, but I just think it'll be interesting to build for Noster.
Which client we talking about?
Not like a
Yes.
separate client. Not like Twitter-y stuff, like different ideas. But I don't know. I still need to learn more about Noster, so
Are you also the intern for Simply Bitcoin in Austin too?
hey, who is that, Rusty?
Yeah.
I mean,
That was Rusty.
my Greek accent isn't that good.
I don't
Not too
understand Australia.
So
Anyway,
I've got a couple of buzzwords that I'm just going to say at you, and I want you to give me your first impression of whatever comes to mind when I mention these themes. All right, you follow?
Okay.
So I say car, you say
Do I also say a buzzword?
no. I just want to come. What comes to your mind when I say a word like honey badger?
Animal. Sorry, you were talking Weinicus. My bad. My bad.
No, I want your input too.
Blockchain.
Got it. All right. So first one: artificial intelligence versus natural stupidity.
Yes.
Same thing.
Same thing. All right.
Same.
Labra Wendy, yes.
He said yes. Is that what he said?
He just said yes.
That's about all that needs to be said on that subject.
Oh my god.
All right. Machine learning versus human forgetting.
Yes.
Yes. I'm just thinking about like a bell curve with all these questions.
Good.
Like just bell curve mean.
Oh, the weighted like that, huh? I got that. So who's in the middle of what's the middle point of machine learning versus human? It's left for both of them. All right, last one. Internet of Things versus isolation of things.
Yes.
I hate you.
Cabin in the Woods. That's me.
Actual Cabin in the Woods or Cabin in the Woods movie?
Is that a movie? I don't know movies.
Really?
It's pretty good one.
It is. I enjoy it. So what's next for Weinicus? What's going on in your time horizon for the next week?
Tomorrow I'm gonna go camping in this area in Argentina where apparently there's UFOs. That's what
Whoa. Really?
Okay.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Fucking
Go
great.
on.
Go on.
Why?
In Spanish.
Oh,
Is
that where a lake exists? Like a lake there?
Lake?
Is there a lake there?
I think there is a lake.
Yeah, I know the area.
Ah.
Yeah, you travel there in your spaceship?
Yeah, there is a lake.
Yeah, I know where you're going.
Really?
Yeah. Lizard people!
I'm there. I'm going there and I'm gonna see if there's UFOs. And then I'll probably hit up like the north of Argentina, and then maybe back to the United States, or I don't know.
I'm curious,
I don't know.
dude. Wait, what brought up the interest in UFOs? Did somebody just offer, hey, we got a UFO spot, or are you just interested in the topic?
I'm in like a region where there's like really nice rivers and mountains and trekking and stuff. And somebody's like, "Oh, go to this town. There's apparently UFOs there," and it gets like really, really spooky. So I'm like, okay.
Rivers mean power flowing, and power flowing means the UFOs gotta go there to refuel. You know, they gotta refuel somehow.
Yes.
Was this one of those times where you were like, just, hey guys, I'm new here. What should I do? And someone was like, go see the aliens.
Yeah,
Pretty much. And then the aliens come and I'm like, hey, I'm new here.
Send me one sat.
yeah.
I have
When it
dinner in
is
your
like,
spaceship.
have you heard about that Bitcoin? Have we heard about it? We gave it to you guys.
Can I bum a ride?
And then they bought you lunch.
And they're like, are you from California?
You speak English? I've been trying to learn English for the last.
I like this. We're recycling jokes from the start of the show. That's like professional.
Take
Right.
this. It's a super alien miner that you can mine 1,000 Bitcoin per second.
And then you show them your projects to see if they want to invest.
Yeah, but who paid 69 sats, alien?
They're gonna need to know.
Yeah.
What's
Only
69? Can you show me?
Who is this
I'm gonna say.
slapper?
It's just a list with Labradoodle.
If I know Labrador, he'd work it out so he was making 69% of the contributions.
Labra's going to pay on behalf of one goat in Africa.
Yes.
All right, so Juan, we're getting to the end of the allotted time for this evening, and you've been very generous with your time. We've got two major questions to get after you with here before we turn off, but I also want to make sure you have the opportunity to tell any folks that are watching or listening where they can find anything you're working on or anything you hold sacred.
69. Who paid 69 sats? That's going to be the next big thing. But Bitcoin Kindergarten, where it started out as an educational platform where people came and would ask questions about Bitcoin and inquire about, technical things, economic stuff. We had smart people give presentations. But it turned out to be the usual suspects would show up every Wednesday, and it just turned into one giant shit-talking, shit-posting session. So you can catch us there on every Wednesday night at 9:30 p.m. YouTube, Twitter Spaces. I think we're going to be on Noster Nest now. That's where I'm at my lowest form. And yeah, I don't know, Twitter, Noster, at Weinicus, at NPub. Labra probably knows the numbers. 1, 2, X, 7.
Yes.
Yes. All right.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
And do we have any volunteers for the RD questions? Anybody who's been keeping the notes?
Do we have any volunteers for me sleeping on your couches?
You can get
This
it.
is how Weinicus. This is how he does it.
This is how we just figured it out.
I'll make my famous fried rice.
Public pressure that we buy for you, that then you make. So
No, I do that. Come on, I have some sort of manners.
How about we have Weinicus?
Hello.
there he is.
Is that
Hey,
RD?
Mike.
Sounds like him.
Yes.
Hello.
So it's the same.
That's all I got. I'm just trying to delay because I'm fixing Weinicus's avatar. I'm making the one that Greg made super cool.
Oh, nice.
Or slightly better.
With the normal number of fingers.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I've fixed his fingers. Hang on, I'll just put it on Twitter. One sec.
We show the puppet.
Hello, Weinicus. I can multitask. I can do some multitasking if you want. I was wondering if the meme factory did exist, and we all know it doesn't. Which one of us would you like? Which one of us would you retweet? And which one of us would you mute?
And which one of us would you zap?
Zap.
Zap. I would zap Labra.
Woohoo! 69 sats.
Mute the British.
Rusty.
All of them.
All of them. All British.
Yes.
Gone.
That's RD and MTC.
What are the other options left?
Retweet.
Retweet.
Retweet and like. I think the only two you have left.
Retweet. Probably Becca, because sandwiches. And like yellow, because.
Yes.
Dude, I hang
back.
out
That
with
was
them
a
for a week
great-
in El Salvador, and I don't get on there.
There's no right answer to this, huh? Somebody's gonna be angry.
Yes.
Fair
Oh,
enough.
there we go, Greg. I posted in the meme factory chat that doesn't exist.
Excellent.
The Weinicus fix. You can put it up on big screen. Do you have the capabilities?
I wish I could, but somebody else is going to have to share because every time I share, people can't see it. But you are all.
Like yellow.
That does look
Sandwich
better.
with Greg.
That looks a lot better.
Eat lunch with Sean.
God, you're
Fix it. I gave you 5 fingers on each hand, Weinicus, instead of 7 or 8.
Yeah.
Where do I go?
I posted it in your which one replies.
What the fuck does that mean? Oh, where
You can-
you posted both of the. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, your existing one, and then
I see him.
there we go. He's got red laser eyes to match the
Rusty is like, do you remember that tweet you did back in 2018? I replied that underneath.
I mean,
it's a week ago.
Yeah.
I mean, I could say like check your notifications, but you're famous now, so you're probably like,
No, I like how he described the tweet. It's your which one tweet?
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Which one?
Exactly.
Wait, when Weinicus puppy, Rusty? Not puppy, puppet.
Okay,
Plushie
so
is the
yeah. Well, you're not. Well, I mean, I'm just kind of starting. We're doing the meme factory plushies. We're not really branching out yet.
Okay. Well, so you don't want to
unless one of your ideas takes off, then and you know.
True.
You know,
if you all of a sudden become a lovable character, you know, doing a.
You know, you have some banner space available on whopaid69sats.com.
Right. Yeah, I'm totally in on that. That's a good one. I like that one. I'd be in at least 4 times probably a week.
Okay.
All right, and last but not least, I want to make sure Sean's got all the fanfare and pomp and circumstance necessary to deliver this killer blow here.
Weinicus, do you know what's going on at block height 840,000?
Does it have to do with something of being cut in half?
Yes.
Yes. You're the first one. Well, you already know what's going on. You already know there's a having party, dude. I was down in El Salvador with you planning it. So just come to the having party. It's going to be in April 3rd through the 5th, 2024. Be there and we'll grill up some food. We'll have some fun and we'll chill with the plebs.
You didn't say the classic phrase after. Am I invited?
Oh, yeah, of course you're invited. You're invited.
And
dude.
you're invited.
Me invited.
We'll be midget hookers.
Oh, here we go.
Oh,
That's the.
Isn't there a debate on what invited means?
You're invited in the English way, not the Spanish way.
Okay.
Actually, you're invited in the Spanish way, dude.
What are we watching?
All right, so okay, it's all the way on the right on the live stream, so they can see it. It's just in a weird spot. All right.
I'm definitely going to be at the having party.
You're invited in the Spanish way.
Super stoked for that. Like, I was planning to be in Asia or something, but I have to plan my travels around the having party.
Enough with the Norb.
I need to be there. I need to be on that side of the world for the big event.
Yeah, you do, dude. Yes,
maybe we can have some boating accident testimonials be written up in person.
Could probably figure that out.
Cool.
All right, Weinicus, I want to say thank you for coming on tonight. I had a blast with you. Thanks, man. If anybody else wants to say bye to him, now would be the time.
No,
I think you summed it up for all of us. That was, yeah.
All right.
thanks, guys. Thanks, fine.
Have a good night, everybody.
Fine, read the tips.
Good luck with Simply Bitcoin